man. I gotta be on good behavior tonight, man.
Damn.
So, do I just share it from your page?
Yeah, you can just share it from my page on the Facebook once I go live.
Let's see. I'm getting tired of people being like, you should have tagged.
Alright, we ready to go. I'm not tagging no beer, like, nigga.
Yeah.
Tune in.
At this point, you should know where to
They
go.
special, like. Everybody want to be special.
Word. And it be a man's too, like, yo, man, you should have tagged me. Like, you know we like this. Like, nah, nigga, that means you're supposed to be on
Fact.
point. Like, I didn't.
Alright, we good. Alright, you're now tuned in to Everything Goes Podcast. We live on Reflex Radio. It's your host, Nook the Crook, aka, I said that all wrong. Damn, I said that all wrong. I don't like that. It's your host, Nook, aka Nook the Crook, aka Nasty Nook. To my left,
Talk Poppy, aka Keto. That's also, you know.
Pat Sauce, you still fucking with that?
Hey, man, beyond the grave.
To my right, we got a special guest in the building. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, my name is Christina, aka ChefSteena.
Hold up, introduce yourself again.
Christina,
There you
aka
go.
ChefSteena.
Your mic was fucked up. I had to make sure the people heard you out there.
Dang.
We ain't gonna do you like that.
Can I do a shout out before we
Yeah,
start?
please. Do
Yo,
your
shout out to everybody that stops me, like, and they be like, oh yeah, oh you Pat from the podcast. I be like, yeah, and we have a conversation and be like, oh.
People stop tuning
They
in.
usually know you too, like they usually always be like, oh,
Oh, they know me.
yeah, cause I know Nook, and I be like, oh, you know
Shut up,
Nook.
make me smile, bitch.
I be like, damn, like,
It's not be like that. I want to say also, just make sure y'all follow us on Spotify. Download the episodes. Follow us on Apple Music. Make sure y'all download Reflex Radio. Follow us on Instagram. Everything Goes Podcast _ Subscribe to the YouTube. Everything Goes Podcast TV. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. I'm trying to give it a little time, let the people come in here, but we ain't gonna have all night. But shout out to everybody in the live chat right now. If you're there, let me get a year. Make sure y'all share the fucking feed. I want to say also, who's loud over there? And we gonna get into the fucking show. So I wanted to, I feel like I first met Christina when we was working at RTR.
Mm-hmm.
That whack ass job.
Oh my god.
yeah, you somebody at a
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of jobs,
hustler.
bro. I had a lot of jobs, bro. I was Mexican at one point in my
They
life.
bothered me for everything in that job. Everything. It didn't matter what it was. I could wear the same exact outfit as the next girl, and they was like, "Nah, you gotta go home and change your outfit."
She was too curvy. They was like, nah,
Nope.
go, get out of here. Everybody trying to, yo, what? That was a fun job, though.
Yeah.
But you've been cool ever since. We've been cool. So I'm definitely glad to have you on the show. You know, shout out to you for being here. Shout out to you for doing the raffle. Shout out to everybody that
Word.
supported
Shout out
with the
to-
raffle.
Oh yeah.
That was big business. We definitely appreciate that.
Thank you.
Cause you can never go wrong with a damn oil, like.
Nah, that's a fact. I definitely.
$10?
Yeah, $10 for all of that.
Listen.
Like my boils be heavy. Like $10 is nothing. Like that's great. Thank
I'm trying
you
to
guys.
try that sauce.
Like I said,
Yes.
if y'all see my name on that wheel, mind your business.
Mind your business. Well, I got some family on there. If they win, mind your business. Just cause you, especially if you ain't put in no money, mind your business, nigga. Don't ask no questions, yo. But you had a lot of shit going on lately. I know I seen you had a nice birthday.
Yes.
You got engaged.
I did.
Shout out to you for that. That's I love to see
Thank
black love.
you.
being engaged in
Thank you.
2021.
Can we get a like a love story? Like we got a lot of ratchetness on the show. Every now and again, we need to give the people some love. You know what I mean? Like how long y'all been together? Like what's going on?
We're going on like 3.5 years,
Nice.
and we were like just cool, like on social media at first.
Right.
You know, like.
Shout out to social media, baby.
Yeah, but you know, she was real funny. I did a couple extra laughs at all her
Just throwing the hints like
Shoot your shot.
posts and stuff. You know.
respectfully.
Yeah, and I think it's funny. We always talk about this story because I had went to Canada and I had like this yellow dress and I had posted it, and I had posted it, and I'm like, you know, I guess I was looking real good, but like right when she was like, yo, you're gorgeous, I was like, oh, thank you. But then we didn't talk at all after that for like months.
Oh.
And then I just spin the block and we just
you
started
spin-
talking. I spin the block.
Shit.
Oh.
I did.
I like that.
Yeah.
She said, nah, I'm not with it. We're not going out like this.
Word.
And we didn't stop talking since. And
Mm.
like, it's just been natural, real easy going. No complaints over there.
That's what's up. Well, if y'all got like an extra seat at one of those tables,
Oh,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
Throw me an invite because I love a good wedding.
Oh,
That shit is the best
No,
vibe ever.
the
Like,
wedding. Oh my God, the vibe is gonna be
Best
crazy.
vibe. I already know.
I already know.
so I'm saying, if you got extra ticket or something for the God, I would
I got
gladly
you.
pull up. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
Especially them overseas weddings and
I never been to an overseas wedding.
Oh yeah, destination weddings,
Yeah.
but they're expensive.
Hell yeah.
So we gonna keep it real. All the family and friends can pull
Everybody
up.
could get there.
Right?
I ain't been to too many weddings, sadly, but that's why I be trying to get in all of them. Not my friends will be getting married and shit, man. Sad out here.
I don't see it a lot.
You don't see it.
I just went to a wedding, my friend Kiara.
Nice.
It
I
was
seen that.
it was beautiful, and it was
Yeah.
definitely like, wow, I can't wait to get married. Like it was one of those,
Wow.
and just
Love
seeing
is in
black
the
love
air.
is so rare. You don't see it. Like
Yes.
people be together for like a couple months and then be a dub.
Or they be together for mad long. And
You
just
know, a
never
lot of
get married.
baby showers though. A lot of baby showers.
A lot of baby showers. You know that. No, we gotta have a good baby shower.
Enough for me.
Gotta get them gifts and shit.
Yeah.
Gotta get that registry,
Gotta get
right?
them diapers and
That-
shit.
that registry going off, right?
So, I know now they calling you ChefSteena out here. You know what I mean? When did you get start getting into the cooking business?
Well, I loved cooking since I was a kid.
Oh,
like,
since you've been a kid,
yeah,
you was in the kitchen.
and then I went to Port Richmond and I was in the Culinary Arts Academy.
Okay.
So I was doing that. I had the opportunity to like take it further, but I was in high school. I didn't know that if I wanted to be a chef. I was just like, I'm so young, like
Right.
so I was kind of scared, and I'm also scared of failure. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I didn't want to
dig
go
that.
enter a cooking competition and
Yeah.
lose, and then I'm like, I'm never doing this ever again.
Now you gotta get that out your system. Why would you scared to tell you?
But she was
Oh,
young.
my
She was
gosh.
young.
Don't do it.
I'm still scared though.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still, I
It's-
still struggle with that.
I get. I was just telling her
no
like.
matter what, like
Yeah.
you gotta have success on your mind always.
I was just telling her I get nervous, but like every time before the show type shit, I still get a little. My nerves still get me a little bit, but then I just shake it off. Like, all right, we out.
Mm.
Once I start talking my shit, that shit just go out the window.
It always be the nerves, bro. It'd be like with like everything that happens before you pull up to the show, like especially like if you're having a bad day or something.
Yeah.
You be like, fuck, I gotta do the podcast today.
Right, and I gotta go to this fucking
I
mic,
gotta
smile,
put that
make
mask
face.
on. Word.
Damn it. Nah, I had a pretty good day, so maybe that's why I'm feeling good
Until that Henny hit, I feel
That's she says I need to drink some.
Yeah, I need a drink right now.
So you've been cooking since you was younger. What's your favorite things to cook?
I love seafood, obviously.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, seafood is it. Crab legs all day. No, but my favorite thing to really cook is I make steak. I make a very good steak. I'm willing to challenge anybody.
Yeah, I heard
about
it.
the ribeye. So
Yeah, I heard it.
Ribeye is my favorite cut.
She said,
That's my
if you're
favorite.
good cooking steak, come test your skills, man.
And I don't do well done, so.
See, that's my
I'm
next
not
question.
doing
You
that.
beat me
Nope.
right to
Nope.
it. I'm like, is there blood in your steak?
I mean, we could do
How?
a good medium, a
Good
medium
medium?
well,
Yeah, I like my medium
I
well.
love me some
Yeah.
porterhouse. Like
But I feel like if you get an expensive steak, don't do no well done
Mhm.
because
Medium
that's
well.
disgusting. That's a
Yeah,
waste of money.
don't. This is it's like a burger at
Exactly.
that point. It's like a burger, like what the fuck? So you got seafood steak. So you got your surf and turf type
Yeah.
shit.
I like expensive stuff.
You got expensive taste.
Yes.
Is it like that with everything, or is just the food?
No, just food.
Just food,
I would,
okay, that's-
I would drop the bag on food and not the credit at all. But when it
Fuck
comes
them
to
clothes.
money-
I need the food.
Right.
Nah, you gotta eat good. So, do you like cooking for your fiance?
Yes,
Yes.
that's my favorite.
Is that true? Can you confirm that? I don't want to lie. You gotta make sure she's
She already
feeding
know.
her fiance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love cooking for her. I feel that's my love language.
That's what's up.
yeah,
That's what I
how
like
you
to
know.
hear.
That's what's up.
I cook for her. I cook for my friends, family. Like that's just how I be like, come over. I want to cook.
Right? Yeah, you just be in one of those moods. Like,
Yeah.
everybody come through. I'm gonna feed y'all.
Get some wine.
Mm.
I'm just that type of person. But that's definitely my love
That's
language.
what's
for
up.
sure.
I actually had a question for you on like that kind of has to do with that.
Yeah.
So if you had like on your life partner, whatever, you feel me? They the one.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Is it like a requirement for them to wait, hold on, you ain't even let me finish.
I already know. I feel like I know what you're about to say. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. You right.
For them to know how to make your favorite dish exactly how you want it.
A requirement? No.
Requirement.
A bonus? It'll be a bonus. You don't like, and I'm fat, so like my favorite dish is like everything. Like I don't even think I got a favorite dish. Like I like mad.
Alright, but you know there's certain things that
But you got to be able to cook. You definitely gotta be able to cook.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, you don't have to be like fucking Gordon Ramsay. You know what I mean? But, cause I can't. It's fucked up. Cause it's fucked up for me to say you gotta know how to cook when I can't cook that good.
Yeah, because what if she's hungry too? Like,
Right.
What kind of
When she hungry, I gotta go to Uber Eats and shit. Like, all right, what you want? Like,
Nobody want to take out.
Not even
I'm saying,
like I'm a
No, I
fry
could-
king. Like
I could hook a little something up, but you know,
Shrimp scampi?
Yeah, I could hook some shrimp and all that up, but I ain't no
you
master
talking
chef
about-
though.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, and I'm lazy. That's why, like, I'm sorry. I was like, yo, can you cook, please? Like,
Lazy with
I do everything else. Like, I just don't want to cook. Like, no, I'm not cooking. And I be nervous, like, cause I'm not a good cook. Like, I be scared I'm gonna cook and shit come out wrong.
Yeah.
I be like, see?
We go through that at the house.
Trial and error.
Like, but I don't care. Sometimes I really just love a break from cooking. Like, I don't care what it is you make me, just cook it. Because sometimes I just do not want to cook today.
Right.
But I'm hungry.
But you hungry?
And
You
I'm
don't feel
very
like cooking.
thankful.
Yeah, I think that's that's definitely a big
Like-
misconception when you date a chef.
Yes,
You
think
be
wanna
thinking they gonna cook
all the
all
time.
the
I'm
time.
tired. I feed her. Like, I don't want
Yo,
to do this.
that is a fact. You dad be like, yo, what we having
Yo.
tonight? Like, come on, this is your job. You cook, right? That's you gonna be a
Yeah, but I
chef.
get paid
No?
for it.
Right, but I'm like,
you
yo, what
know?
about me?
Nah, no.
You feed all the people out there. What about me? I gotta eat too. God damn it, it's not right.
Yes.
Nah, but if she, like I said, it's a bonus. If you're not being my favorite dish, I will love you like probably 10 times more.
Mhm.
And because food is definitely the key. Key to a lot of people's hearts out here. You know what I
Key to
mean?
my
Like,
heart.
key to my heart. You cook, cook a nice meal. I ain't going nowhere type shit. Like, cause not everybody could cook. You go with the next chick, she can't fry nothing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like I definitely set the bar high. So there's not gonna be no after me. But if there was after me, she gonna have to be really Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, see, yeah, like you set the
Okay.
bar too high. Like they're gonna be like,
I said, now
yo,
you
my
gonna be
last girl
hungry.
was cooking like
Now you
Not
gonna be
for real,
hungry.
nah.
Cereal?
Hey, that's the only thing. Yeah.
Now you
Cereal is crazy.
Captain
No,
Crunch.
cereal?
Get this
Nah,
shit.
that's
She gonna be
Damn.
smacking the
If she
bowl.
serve me some cereal, I'm a serve I'll break up.
She
I'll
said,
serve you a dose of single.
Kiana said, what is it like to get breakfast in bed? I'm always in the kitchen. Damn. Come
Damn.
on, don't do that. Don't do that. She's out of pocket.
She deserves some breakfast.
She
in
deserves
bed.
some breakfast in bed. We go.
Don't let
Kiana.
her go out like that.
Go get you some breakfast in bed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Heard you loud and clear.
Cereal is crazy.
That's too funny. She got Blake show. But yeah, like that's very true. Like if y'all stop dating, which it ain't happening.
No.
We're not even putting that
We're
in the
not
air.
gonna
It ain't
manifest it.
happening.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the next chick. It's a dub.
It's a dub.
It's a dub. You
Set
can't-
the bar
you can't-
too high. I'm sorry.
She gonna hate your name too much. You can't cook like Christina. Christina wouldn't have did
She's
that.
gonna be nervous to even cook.
Christina wouldn't have made that well done.
I would have never.
She would have never break that
Would've
steak.
Never.
Especially if it's steak, something like steak. Like, I love
Yeah, you
steak.
can't fuck up a steak.
Mm-mm.
Cause I like a good steak, it's more asparagus and all. That's like one of the. Don't even get me started, man. Like I said, I'm mad fat. So
You and
I love to eat.
Good.
I love to eat.
Yeah, that's real.
So, what do you planning on doing with your cooking? Like, do you like trying to go further with it, like maybe catering or?
Oh, definitely. So I start school in August.
Mm,
So I'm going to ICE.
okay.
That's the Institute of Culinary Education.
Thank you for
in
breaking it down
Manhattan.
for me.
I just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know. I was like, that. Only thing I know about ICE is the people that be coming to take the immigrants and
It's
shit.
No,
ice.
not
It's
that.
ice. It's
Not that
springtime.
ice.
What you mean?
I was
Ice?
like, I don't know about ICE. What ICE you talking
I
about?
started in August.
Okay.
And I will officially, I feel like I'll be an official chef by then. That's when I consider myself an official chef. I feel
Okay.
like kind of ChefSteena was something that was like a name that was already given to me because I was cooking.
Very catchy.
So it flows. So, I went with it.
Right.
I went with it, but I know that when I do become an official chef, I'm definitely going to change my name to Chef Christina.
There we go.
It is.
How long is school for that?
I start in August and I finish in March of 2022. But I have to go on like externships and stuff. So I have to actually be cooking in a restaurant before we finish. And we have to do a certain amount of hours for each course, but that final course is like the most important. And most times, those places do keep you to cook there. So that's definitely where I'll probably be starting.
And I know it's definitely different, like cooking in a restaurant and a kitchen, like on the line. Cause first of all, shout out to Hell's Kitchen. I love that show.
You guys.
I watch that show all the time. So it's like if you if you're like a home cook, right? But then you go into school, now you gotta cook on the line. It's like totally different, right? You gotta be like.
Oh, it's all of the equipment's different. You have to learn everything. Like
Right.
It's
like
and
a
then you
whole
have to
new
keep
ball
up.
game.
Yes, you have to keep up with the speed. I'm sure that it's going to be intense. Like I be watching Chopped and I be like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this shit.
I'm about to say, do you got the?
I work well under pressure.
Okay, yeah, because they be barking
I work
up
best
these,
under pressure.
and I heard that shit is real.
So if Gordon Ramsay walked in, and you,
See,
when you
no.
got that,
See,
you gonna be able to handle
He's gonna be
that?
like, you stupid.
the
He be violating like.
the second he curses at me, I'm walking out. You're not doing this to me.
I watched it recently. He's more cleaned up now. And like
Yeah,
the
he's
first
nice.
couple seasons,
I
he
don't
was
like
violating.
Nah, he need to violate. I like
It's good TV. That shit is great TV.
Word.
I like yo. If I was mad the other day, like on Tuesday, I was having a real rough day. I did put on a couple clips of Gordon Ramsay. Just that shit just had me
I love
dead
it.
serious, bro. That just
I
has me
love it.
dying laughing. Like it's hilarious. It's like the faces he makes. He just be like cursing people like I'm hooking up my fucking
I hope
kitchen.
that he just do that for TV because in real life, if I have a boss like that when I graduate, I don't know.
I think he's like that in the kitchen for real. But then because they show the scenes when they go out, but he's actually like a really nice person.
Yeah,
But
I
in the
watched
kitchen,
him
he's like
on
this
his
is.
other shows.
Yeah,
It's like Kobe. Like when Kobe done the court, he's like, yo, I'll kill you type shit. But off the court, he's like, yeah, we cool, we go on the boat, we chill.
Yeah.
On the court, nah. So like once you step in the kitchen, it's like it's business, you know what I mean? So after you finish school, you want to try to continue with the business, I'm sure. Right? You want to expand and.
I definitely want to have like a catering
Mhm.
company because honestly, catering is way easier than making plates. Like,
Okay.
Making plates is hard, and it's also you put a lot more money into everything. Like I was just talking to my friend Oral. He's a chef too.
Oh yeah, shout out to
You
Oral.
guys
We know
already
Oral.
know him.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, he gives me like amazing advice, and you know he's definitely someone I look up to.
That's what's up.
I love how he did it. He went to school. You know, he was doing the plates too. He got real known on the island. You
Yeah.
know, even off the island. Now he's catering and has his own company. Like, that's definitely some stuff I look up to.
That's
And I
what's
definitely
up.
would love to do something similar along those lines. But I really want a restaurant though.
Mm.
I want a couple restaurants.
You want the chain.
Yeah,
That's
like
what
I want
like
to be like New York, Cali,
Yeah.
Miami. Like I want to hit
That's
Dallas.
fire.
You know, I'm trying to
I could
do something like that.
I could see like ChefSteena.
You know.
I could see that somewhere. That sounds like some fun. I'll go there.
I'm trying to
I'm in there. Like what's good?
I'm in there, like.
No, I'm trying to have like all types of eats, like not just seafood. I know a lot of people think I just do seafood. I don't.
Right.
I do a lot of things, but that's just
something you really like.
that's like a high demand. A lot, like
Nah,
a lot of
people
people
loving
ask
that.
me.
Yeah.
People loving the seafood. Oh, shout out to my cousin Jerron too, cause he be on his chef shit too. I had to shout him. I see him in the comments.
Yeah.
He definitely be on his chef shit out here too. I went to one of his joints. He had the chocolate fountain in there. That shit was
Oh.
lit. Like chocolate, I'm dipping my strawberries in the
Really?
joint. Like word, like that shit was official. I was like, okay. So he's definitely another chef on the island doing this thing. But do chefs like you say you talk to Oral and shit.
Mm.
But do chefs like collab with each other, or is that just not a thing? I'm just like I never seen like two chefs get
I
together and be
honestly-
like,
I
let's
don't-
do something.
Well, the only person I seen collab really was really like Oral and Diddy, I believe.
Okay.
Like I know, but I
Yeah, I've never seen it. That's why I was just
don't
curious.
really,
Like
it's,
I've never.
it's really
it's
I
not
don't
really
know,
your
but
thing.
that's also I just think that we don't see a lot of that because Staten Island is like competitive.
Oh yeah, we was talking.
So
definitely
we
talking
don't
about
see. We're not gonna see a lot of chefs collabing because a lot of people want to be better than the other. I would love to collab with people though.
that. That's a
I
fact.
would love that. I'm never gonna have that type of energy.
No, it's definitely.
let's work, like,
yeah, you ready to
you know?
you ready to go.
Let's-
It's definitely not just like that with the cooking, like you said. It's like that with a lot of entities, like
Yeah.
music and art. And,
We've had different people here,
yeah.
different guests, and it's
the
always
same
been
story.
It's always been competition. Like,
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, of course you want to do your best, but I don't want to put nobody down to get up there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel like that's necessary.
Can somebody open the door downstairs? Yeah, but a lot of people do the like music. People don't want to collab with each other because everybody want to be number one. Everybody's want to be number one. Even this shit, we got mad podcasts and shit. Like nobody be on each other's podcast. Even though we the best podcast. So just had that out there. Because Malika would say that. I had to do it for her. She would have said that shit. She would have
Shout
said
out to
it. Shout out to
saying
Malika.
that.
She would have said
I
it.
miss
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, we miss her too.
I love her.
We miss her too. Hey, listen, don't start.
Let
Please.
word.
Oh.
We hear this all
Oh my
time.
God.
Word.
Niggas like, Niggas never hit me up and shit. Niggas hit me up. Oh, no more Malika? I'm like, yo, not.
No.
I love her, but she did carry the show a little bit though.
Oh man,
She got the energy. She was funny as hell. She was funny.
I don't like that. She was definitely big.
Yo, look, I'm gonna tell you something funny.
I
So, I had shared the picture with me and you for the promo for tonight. Somebody hit me up like, aren't y'all missing somebody? I was like,
mad people was hitting me up. But it's like, we definitely missed the female presence, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's definitely a good thing to have around here. Bunch of male testosterone. That's not always good to have.
Two gems, they hate us.
So, I remember you mentioning before that you was like nervous about, you know, going into the cooking field, and what made you like, what gave you that final push to be like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this shit. Like,
I was cooking like a few months before like I really went into overdrive. I started just selling some plates. Like I was still working at my job, my most recent job, and I was miserable. I was so miserable. I was working from home. Okay. I was homeschooling my daughter, who was 100% remote at the time because of COVID. It was just a mess. And my manager and my supervisor, they were just all on me. It was so stressful. And it's not even anything I wanted to do. So
at home at that, stressed at home.
And then you got a
pajamas?
job. Oh my God, I had headaches every day. Like I was physically getting sick from the stress.
I feel you.
Physically. So I'm like, let me cook. You know, I hear it a lot. I'm like, let me try sell some plates. And when the money I made from it, I'm like, wait.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, this is not even taxed.
That makes sense.
Like, hold on, I see some money.
Pandemic.
Yo,
everybody eating the pandemic.
You know, it was good. So I'm like, you know what? I ended up getting this push, you know, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna do this cooking stuff full time.
And so you just do it in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I just winged it because I was so. I'm telling you guys, I was to the point where I couldn't even take no more stress from these jobs, from these managers that will replace you in 2 minutes.
Facts.
Like,
that's some gangster shit.
A lot of strength,
yo, it was hard.
That's some real gangster shit.
Yeah, and I'm taking care of my daughter 100% of the time. Like I had no breaks. Like it was tough. So I just kind of just winged it. And then, but the only unfortunate part, well, the main unfortunate part was that, like, the last day when I went to work, I brought all my equipment to work, said goodbye to a couple coworkers in there. My phone's ringing off the hook, and I finally answer when I'm outside, and I get the call, like, oh, my sister was in a car accident. Yeah, so I had, that same exact day that I quit was the same exact day that my sister passed away. Like, literally, like, I got the call while I walked out the building. And I was thinking that I was getting a new start. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get this fresh start. I'm about to, you know, do what I actually love for the first time, and then that happens. And I always feel like the devil be working, y'all. Like, it's like, once you
know your transition.
Yo, but I feel like this is not something that's new to me, because I had lost my mom, too. In a very important part of my life. So I'm this kind of like loss, not saying I'm familiar with it, but it always happens at like significant moments. It's weird, like, but it pushes me though. It's weird. I work, like I said, I work best under pressure. I work best. So I just started going into overtime and I was like, you know, I'm gonna do this. And then my sister, she left me with a message. She was like, listen, because a week before she passed away, we had a little argument. I had cooked at her house. We had an argument, you know, like sisters do. At the end of the night, she was drinking Henny, so.
Hey, shout to the Henny.
If anybody know my sister Flo, y'all know that Henny and my sister, after a while,
she get rowdy up there.
Ooh, she gets rowdy. She's really fun, and then it just switched. She's like, oh
yeah,
God.
I need to do that flip on you.
Henny just bring it out of her.
Henny turned into parking lot.
She was laughing. Not parking lot.
Yeah, it was crazy. We ain't gonna say that. Let her continue her story.
But yeah, we had like a little sister blowout right when we was leaving. I was cleaning up after selling plates. I was so exhausted that day. But to have someone argue with me at the end of my long day, I was like, I couldn't even take it. I was like bawling, crying for some reason. That was the last time I actually physically seen her.
Wow.
But I was bawling, crying that day. And I didn't even know why I was crying this hard. I'm like, we argue all the time. Why the hell? What makes this argument so different? It was just different. And Then like a day or two later, she hit me up and she's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I know you're mad at me right now, but that seafood butter sauce is fire." She was like, "That salmon."
Nah, that's
Yo,
funny.
she-
I ain't gonna hold you. I get to
Wait.
argue with anybody. I'm mad at anybody. Food will bring me back.
Yo, that.
Yeah, that's
We'll
what
be coming back together.
And that was the fastest turnaround we ever had with an argument. Like that was the fastest turnaround. The
Food
food.
heals
She said, "I can't even."
Food heals all, and good food
Yeah.
heals any problem.
It keeps the
you have.
family
You
together.
know?
Yeah, I seen soul food.
Yeah.
You seen soul food? They seen the kitchen table every
Yeah.
Sunday. Goddamn, good food.
That's very funny.
So
Yeah, so I'm a stubborn Taurus. My Taurus is in the comments. I see a few of y'all.
shout out to y'all.
I was still stubborn, but I was like, thank you. It was dry. It's a little dry. I was like, thank you, sis.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I appreciate that. I love you. It was just a little dry.
Yeah,
but
yeah, whatever. No smiley faces, nothing.
no, it wasn't no extra. But she was like ODing, and then she was like, she wrote me like a big paragraph. She's like, I'm sorry if you think I don't support you or you was upset. I didn't mean to do that. I just was upset that my kitchen wasn't clean the way that I like it clean. So, and she was like, but I'm gonna support you through everything. I want you to keep going. You have to sell this seafood butter sauce. You have to sell some food. Like, she was like, you have to do it. She was like, it's banging. Like, she was like, and I love you and I'm gonna be there for you. And that was literally like the last message. And then like a few days later, she got into the accident.
That's tough.
Yeah. So, if I needed a push, that's the push. If I need a reminder, that's the reminder. So I just feel like it just has to happen. Like, so I'm just kind of going with the flow of my life. I'm taking my time because I still got to heal. It hasn't even been a year. Just hit like 6 months.
Oh yeah, so it's very
Yes.
recent.
Yeah.
Very recent.
That's fresh.
Yeah, so you gotta just take your time going with it. Especially now you gotta start focusing on school coming back up.
School is my main focus
There you
right
go.
now.
You're
Like
on the grind.
I'm looking forward to that. I know it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I love school. I like school.
I get out the house. I'm busy. It's like a hobby that I like. I actually like. So
Right.
I
So
need
like,
that.
how does it work in school? Like y'all not like reading books and shit. Y'all in there just straight hands on, right? Like,
It is very hands-on, yes, but there is still like a test portion of it, like but
That's
it's
interesting.
very hands-on. It just goes by hours. Each course goes by hours, so
Okay.
you have to complete a certain amount of hours in that specific course, and they do different things in that course, and then it moves on to the next, and you're on to the next course, and it's
And
like
so
12.
on
I
and so
think
forth.
it's 12 of them.
Has it been any different as like with COVID? Like
I thought it would be different, but I'm actually not too sure. I'm gonna find out. When I get there. I don't know. We're gonna see.
But I definitely wanted to say shout out to you for doing that, for taking that leap of faith. That shit is big, man. Like a lot of people be scared to do these things and just to jump out the window and just go. Like, you know what? Like, fuck this job. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice, especially if you're not feeling the job. Like a lot of people was
During a
miserable at their
pandemic.
job.
I mean, yo.
And she did it during the pandemic.
With a kid.
With a kid.
With a kid.
She probably think about it. They're like, damn, I shouldn't even. Nah, fuck this job.
I
make it.
I battled with that for so long though. Like it really.
Yeah, I'm
was-
pretty like in the back, yeah.
And I don't think, and the way that things happen though, I don't think I would have been able to continue working there under that amount of stress and then deal with the loss of my sister at the same time. I wouldn't have even been able to do that. So and my job really, they didn't care. They want you to work. They want you to work,
Yeah, they don't
and that's
give a
it. They don't care.
So everybody listening, man, y'all definitely need to take that advice. If you feeling some type of way about your job and you think you got what it takes, take that leap of faith, man. If you got something you're passionate about, don't just be quitting your job and sit on the couch.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't. I hate this job, I'm leaving, and you broke.
Have a plan, please.
I should never listen to nothing. Like, hold on, nothing didn't tell you to be broke. I told you not to be depressed. Okay?
You're gonna be getting
that mental health. Sometimes you really gotta put yourself first.
Yeah,
I really care so much about my mental health and protecting my peace. I can't even let anything that's really causing me that much stress continue to stress me. I can't.
Very important.
I have to be the best I can, the best version of myself because I'm a mom. I have to be.
Gotta
So
be
I wasn't doing it. I was sick every day. It was messing with my health. It was just the worst.
I felt like that when I was doing the construction job, which is great money. I'm still kind of mad. I love that shit. Like the money
That's
is great,
amazing money.
But I could not do that shit. Like waking up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'm like, this shit is whack. going into work at 7 o'clock. This shit is whack. Like,
Wait,
niggas
so
would be.
it was the time for you?
My parents.
It was
were
the time. It
construction
was the
workers.
work conditions. It was everything. I hated everything. I hated eating a bacon, egg, and cheese sitting on the cinder block. I didn't like that. I'm like, this ain't for me, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I shout out to all the niggas that do it because I'm like, this just ain't fitting up. Like, I'm supposed to be in a business suit somewhere.
Nah,
doing
no funny
some-
shit,
Right,
but
shout
you know
out
what
to
I
my
mean?
mom
But
and
you
dad
gotta
too. They
think
did
about it.
construction.
Yeah, yo,
Forever.
shout out to all the construction workers because that shit is tough.
Yeah, my dad, he had retired,
It's
and my
tough,
mom retired
man.
out of construction.
Shout out to them. That shit ain't easy to do,
Yes.
man. It's a tough job.
Wear and tear on your body
Yes.
like a
A
mother.
lot of
like-
wear and tear. I seen a lot of old 60-year-olds with the hunchback.
Yep. Bad knees.
With the hunch.
With the hunchback looking crazy, couldn't even climb up a ladder. I'm like, damn,
See,
bro.
we not built for construction now because our knees already hurt.
Yeah,
my
my
knees was
back
hurting
hurts.
at 22.
That's why
I said my back hurts at 21. Like,
That's why you gotta be the flag of the people.
I'm like,
Stop.
I can't.
Go.
I can't. Right, yeah, I be a
You gotta
flagger.
do
Like,
that
yeah,
one.
like, nah, man, I'm not lifting up, pick it up and put it down every day on some Planet Fitness. Nah, man, like,
You
that's
gotta,
dumb,
you gotta
man.
drive the bulldozer, the machine.
Yeah, the money was great, but like, I think it was the repeated lifestyle of waking up. You know, I go to work, I come home, I sleep.
And then you have
Go
to
to
wear
work, I
all
come home, I
weather.
sleep. Yeah, that's the crazy
Yo,
part.
they
Back
don't
home,
close. The-
man.
Throw the poncho.
Niggas like, yeah, it's a snowstorm. Yeah, come in, come on in, come on in. But we're all here. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Like my nigga, it's 150. Just throw the like you said, throw
It'd
the
be like
poncho on, throw the hat on.
negative 2 degrees. They'd be
They
like,
don't
yep.
give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
How is it though? Because I don't want to spend too much. Fuck the construction shit, man. But shout out to them. It's a great job, great professional. How was it? How was it being like a single mother? Like how was that?
Oh my gosh.
Well, how was that? Because you ain't single no more.
I know. No, but
Was that like a difficult time for you?
it
or?
was it's really tough.
Okay.
It was really tough. I definitely every day. You know when you want a break, but you can't
You
get
can't.
a break.
Rare, you can't. There's no breaks.
Like by going to work was my break.
Mhm.
In a way, my lunch
Yeah.
break. My
We was
lunch,
just
my
talking
lunch
about
break
that
was my
last
break. Yeah, like being a single mom is tough. Like, and then just you know that you're literally financially responsible for another little human, so you really can't be messing up at this job. I used to freaking have anxiety when I was late to work because I'm like, I cannot afford to lose this job right
Yeah, you like,
Like-
oh, that's tough.
now. No.
I didn't even think about it like that. You just sitting there like, yo, I can't.
It's,
Like, I want to quit this shit right now.
I
But
wanna.
I
I
can't.
hate my managers. I
Yeah.
never liked any manager. I was always miserable.
Nah, I get
But
over it,
being a single mom is tough, but it's definitely has its rewards and its perks, and I know I can do it.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I know I can do it, so I don't have any doubt about that. I don't.
Nah, you good.
It's-
Because for me, co-parenting is tough.
Co-parenting is
So the
Mm.
fact you're saying single mother, that's tough.
That's a good. How was the co-parenting life?
Co-parenting.
I mean, y'all both
Co-
co-parent, right?
Co-parenting is difficult if the parents actually have personal like issues with each other, but it can be very easy once all that passes. Like,
Yeah, once everybody
you
gets
know,
over all of the issues.
yeah, like once you realize, like, all right, we're done. What are we still mad for?
Yeah,
like,
like,
we're not getting back.
I
Like,
don't
we're
want
done.
you, you don't want me.
You done moved on. I done moved on. What are we doing here?
That's a
That's
fact.
just extra energy, extra tension for nothing. I just need help taking care of this baby. That's it.
That's
like,
it.
you know, it don't gotta be all the extra shit.
But all it takes is like an inch and an ounce of bitterness between one of the parties,
You can't be
and that's
bitter.
it. An inch of it, bitterness,
A lot
and
of
that's
bitterness
it.
going
It's
around.
very easy. Like, I definitely could have become like a bitter baby mama, but I don't have the energy. I literally care so much about protecting my peace. I cannot get myself to get upset about let somebody else bother me that much. I don't have the energy for that. I'm tired. I just like I don't have the energy to be arguing with people. It's just not for me. I
Nah,
really don't.
yeah, I don't. That's something I definitely try to avoid at all costs. I don't like arguing with people.
That's why I say no. When it's your time,
Yeah.
so you do the right thing.
She said, nah, yeah, my time ain't gonna be for a couple more years. Once the BM gets a new man, it stops. What does
You
that
can't
mean?
you can't put a time on it, bro.
I know, nah, I definitely do want to have kids. I'm just trying to avoid it as long as possible. Maybe I just need like 2 more years before I cross that line. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, man.
If you're not ready, don't
I'm
do
selfish.
it. Ain't no rush.
I can admit that. I'm selfish. Like, I'm not ready for my life to be about somebody else yet.
Nah,
My life is still
it's
about
not
me.
for everybody. There's people that have kids and it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
They have kids and they still act like
That's
they
what I'm
live
saying.
life,
I hate that.
leave
I
their
hate
kid
to see
with
it.
the grandma all day.
I hate to see that. 'Cause when you got a kid, it ain't about you. And a lot of people don't realize that. I'm like, that's why I don't have it, because I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I'm still doing me right now. Like, I'm still running around. I'm still trying to go on vacations. I'm still
That's
trying
always
to
my-
put my money in, invest in my money and shit like that. Like, so I'm just trying to enjoy that while as long as I can, honestly.
Yes. And that's
Um,
my advice for everybody.
Right.
Just please take your time, live your best life, go on them vacations,
Facts.
turn up.
Facts. All right, before we get into the juicy shit,
Oh gosh.
well, you know, you can shout your
Can I get the
business.
Henny? Pass the Henny
Shout
down
you,
there,
give us some more
please?
Henny. Shout your business. Shout out your businesses. Shout out your Instagram. You know, get your, you know,
Oh.
you know what I mean?
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram. That's chef_Steena_. Steena is STEENA.
Right.
Okay.
Get it right.
Not Steena.
Not with an I.
Alright.
Double E.
Follow that. And yeah, I mean you guys could DM me if you
Mhm.
want some food. If you need some trays. I don't only sell plates, you know. I love to do trays
Oh,
for
you do
parties.
like big brolic trays
Yes,
and all that? Oh,
I do
shit,
even the
I might have
seafood
to
trays, I
see
do them
what's
big
up
like that
with
too.
that.
Shit, there's a lot of baby showers going on.
Yes. Hit me up. You got the baby shower coming up. Let me know.
There's a lot of baby showers coming up. Oh man. Alright, so
What's the tea? What's the tea?
well,
Gee, oh.
we was there was a lot of videos going around, you know, with what's his name, Kevin Samuel, and talking about. We had fuck Kevin Samuel. I mean, he's cool, but he's
he got his
talking.
own-
Yeah, he's a little zesty, but all right. He's talking about, a little zesty for me.
Yeah,
But
spicy fish.
his mannerisms is very zesty. It's just like I don't know. But anyway, he was talking about women that want a 6-figure man, but are not 6-figure quality.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's like, you don't meet the criteria to pull a 6-figure man. But we're basically asking, like, if you're not bringing anything to the table, or like you're bringing less to the table, should that mean that you have to lower your standards?
Like, when you think as a man?
As a man, as a
Man,
woman, we're not being sexist here. This goes for everybody. Like, all right, so like for me, I didn't move out yet, right? Does that mean I have to lower my standards and not? I only had one girl in front of me for that. You know what I mean? And be like, well, I don't want. But now maybe if I wanted to get, I don't know that.
She fronted? Like,
I wasn't trying to date her though. I was trying.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a
if he
different.
wasn't trying.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to wait for that. I was trying to.
no. She don't
explain
even
fronting.
need to
How did
come
she
over.
front?
Like, she was just saying shit like, oh well, you don't. Right, I was trying to tell her come over or whatever. But she's like, oh, you don't got your own crib. I was like, all right, cool. And I didn't care. That's fine. If that's how you feel, cool. But then she just kept dragging it on. And I'm like, if you don't want to talk to me, because then don't. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to just
Look,
jump
why-
out the
why-
window and go pay rent if I don't got it yet, just to please
Why
you?
you let her play with you like that?
I didn't. I said, move on. So like, what else you want from me? But at the same time, like, and I knew I didn't really want to date her like that because she had a kid. And
Oh, it's,
right, and I don't have nothing.
let me shut up.
Does she
No,
got
no.
her own place?
That's what I don't.
Let me shut
Well,
up,
she's
cause
still living at home,
I was about to
so-
get into all them questions.
That's and exactly, but we ain't gonna go there.
I was go- I was
But
gonna get into all
I didn't
the
think that.
questions.
I don't know. I don't.
Cause
I didn't even go that far. But it's like when, like me, like when I heard him say that too. Like he was saying, like when women got 2 kids, like damaged goods, or which I don't really agree with per se.
Damn, it's good.
I don't. I know when I decide I want to have a child, I would like for that, like, that's our first child together, both of us. That's what I would like.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's a great standard, though.
Right, and I'm not
It's
saying
okay.
I can't downplay anybody. I can't say, but I'm not gonna sit here and say women are damaged goods because they got kids. Because if that was the case, I might not be here. You feel me? Like
Yeah, my mom got a couple baby daddies.
my mom had 2 kids. my mom had 2 kids before me. They was with the same dude, But if my father never came along and was like, well, she's damaged goods, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here. Nook wouldn't be here right now. If my father was like, yeah, she's damaged goods, it's a wrap. Get out of here.
That's so crazy.
You know what I mean? But it's like,
Nah.
there's somebody for everybody. I feel like some men are with that. Some men are with playing step pop.
I mean, you're not wrong for having like standards for what you want,
Right.
but it's like make it be realistic, like, cause like you can't be a hypocrite. Like it just looks bad. Like you could, but it looks bad on you.
As far as what? Like, give me an example.
All right, so I ain't attacking all the mamianas on here, but there's
Anybody about to come?
Yeah, because I'm right here.
Yeah, you are right here. That's why I had to clean my shit up a little bit.
Yeah.
Had to remix it.
something that not bothers me OD, but there's females that be like, oh, like they have kids, and they be like, oh, I can't deal with a dude that has kids. Like, but you have kids.
That doesn't make any.
I hear that a lot.
Like,
What sense does that
crazy.
make though?
That's crazy
I
to
don't
me.
know, because some people's situations be a lot easier than others. Like sometimes it's probably a lot easier to deal with like a baby father that's just don't care no more and doing his thing than dealing with a baby mama that's like still obsessed with her baby father still and out to ruin your relationship the whole time and be annoying. It's really situational, but
yeah,
but it's different.
That's
like,
a good point.
I'm not talking about like one kid. I'm talking about 2, 3 kids. They like, nah, I can't deal with you if you got kids. Like, shorty, you already got 3. You saying I can't deal with you? I got kids.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about though, because I just feel like people need to really humble themselves sometimes with some of the standards that they have.
Right.
Like, who are you to talk?
But this is what I just said. Like, it's fine to have standards, but make it realistic.
Make it realistic.
Yes.
Like, don't
realistic standards that you can meet as well or try to meet.
I think women don't know what that means though. Like on some real shit. I think women just be like, no matter what, they shooting for the stars, bro. They don't give a fuck. I got 2 kids. I got 3 kids. I live in a small ass apartment. They don't give a damn. They still want the NBA star or whoever. Like they still want who they want. They don't care. Like, but like a man, I ain't gonna say it because a lot of men still be shooting their shot and they know damn well they should be staying in the house. But it's like
a dude with no legs will still shoot his shot. They don't care.
Shout out to the internet.
You see?
Shout out to.
Did you see that video?
Nah.
It was like some crazy video. Some dude, he was like, "Hey yo ma, and she turned around and put the camera on him. He was like 2 feet tall. He had no fully developed nothing, and he had the most like confidence to do it out of everybody there.
Hey.
I mean, is he wrong for that?
No, he's not.
No, because he know what he wanted.
Yeah, hey, you got the confidence. Go do your thing, player. Shoot your shot, baby. Shoot. You know what I mean? We don't always be in 100%, but
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
But I think like I said, women just women don't lower their standards. Like women do not. No, they don't give a fuck.
I don't think you should lower your standards. I feel like we lower our standards all the time.
And then that kind of goes back to what we was talking about earlier, where
all the time.
If you was dealing with somebody like for example, that can cook, could be a chef. After that, y'all break up. The next person, if they ain't up to par, exactly, yeah.
Now you said women lower their standards all the time.
Yes, we do.
Let me hear something about that. That sounded interesting. That sounded interesting. I wanted to hear like a little elaboration on that. What you mean? Like,
to be honest, I mean, just think about it realistically.
I'm listening.
Gather up all your friends, right? Think about all your friends in your mind.
I got a solid crew.
What do all your friends have going for themselves right now? Like, let's see. I'm not saying that you. Depends on it's really situational.
Yeah, that is definitely situational
because it depends. You hang around bosses, everybody bosses. Y'all doing good. That's okay. So maybe I shouldn't ask you table. That. But a lot of guys really don't have anything.
That's very true.
A lot of guys just have whatever their girlfriend has because they moved in.
The freaky book.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't know a lot of guys these days. They're not the same. Like my father, he always held it down. Like it's, and I look at guys as that. Like my dad sets the standard.
Yeah, he set a high standard.
Absolutely. He's up there because, and then he even helped my mom get on her feet. Where do we see that at now?
A lot of them kids, they have fathers like that.
You don't really see that.
Nah, that's very true. Our generation is definitely.
Everybody just want to get fly, really.
And have sex.
That's it. It's like nobody's really holding each other down. Nobody's like, you know, I don't see anybody have much going for themselves. And what we do,
2021.
and females need a companion. So they be like, you know what? I'll help him get on his feet.
And they settle for what?
One day.
They always do.
Now, and that's what I say. So, is it that women have to step their standards up? Because y'all be letting this shit rock.
Yes, we have to keep
our
standards. No, the thing is we have to keep them up. Keep the standards up.
Like, why you let this bum nigga move in your crib? Why you let this bum nigga stay for months and months and months? Because he was slanging it. That's why. He was in there laying
No,
it down.
that's really all that they be having.
That's a sad.
It's really sad.
Sad, and girl and women, not all, but most will fall in love with that and just be like, that's all he got. That's all I need.
They be feeling like that means that I'm loved. That means I'm respected. Meanwhile, he can give that to anybody.
Exactly.
And everybody got what you got.
Shout out to my boy Swim, because I was in his live earlier and yesterday. He was talking about something similar to this. A freaky bum will put way more effort into having a
bum?
freaky
What's
bum.
That?
That's the bums that move in the crib.
They don't do nothing.
They just freaky bum. That's what we call them. Freaky bum.
A freaky bum will give the effort that I won't give. Because for me, I'm like my standard is a little different than a freaky bum. Freaky bum will settle for whatever.
Yeah.
As far as what?
Not even.
Yes.
Freaky bums still be having the nerve to go cheat.
She ain't lying about that.
Freaky bums do that.
All
right, but a freaky bum will do everything that I like. That I won't.
Like
do.
what?
Like as far as I'm expecting you to be independent and on your own, like as a female. But a freaky bum is gonna do. He's gonna sit here and do the most, like whatever he can to survive, like. And
like what are you talking about? Like, what is he doing?
He needs to put that effort into a job. Like, why you putting all that?
Exactly.
Because he's fighting for his life right now. Like,
he tricked females thinking it's love because he gonna put it.
He could be an employee of the month with that energy.
I don't gotta do that.
He didn't even buy that cocoa butter.
I don't have to. Cause
you up, right? Because like, I don't gotta do that.
But the freaky bum is gonna do the most and have a female really trick. Like, yeah, he love me.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I guess that situation.
Some freaky bums get comfy.
Freaky bums be bums.
And they eating cheese doodles and shit. Niggas on Saturday morning cartoons and shit. Like, my nigga, go get a job. Nigga in there chilling like. Just watching X-Men and shit. Like. Not the X-Men. Niggas throw back. But like I would say that a lot of women be letting that shit rock. So niggas is gonna continue to do it as long as you allow it. I be saying that. I told the girl that, and ever since I remember this like back in the day, and ever since I told her that she ain't give me no buns. I just decided to be honest with her one day. You know, like I say, a man is gonna do what you allow him to do.
Yes.
Which is the dead truth.
That's
so
the
I'm gonna treat you like shit.
truth.
I'm gonna treat you like shit. Like
why?
Straight like that. No.
Why would somebody allow you to do something? The first thing they gotta do is treat them like shit. Why you can't? I allow you to treat me better. Like, hello.
Like, come on, please.
Why don't you do the opposite?
No, I'm not saying you should absolutely do the opposite. But some men is just naturally like that.
We gotta look at the comments for my son Malik.
Yeah, he's going off. Who's that?
Because Malik, he had a live on everything we talking about. He had a whole live.
So call up 718-477-0139. If you're gonna be heard. Call in, okay?
718 what?
477-0139. It's streaming across the bottom of the video. Y'all just take a look. What he's saying? Let me read one of his comments though. Let me. Y'all allow them to continue bumming by giving up the coon. Where's he from? Down south?
Who Malik?
Because he said the coon. That's some North Carolina shit.
No, he's from out here.
That's what they call it. That's what they call a box out there.
That's
some North Carolina
shit. Oh, you gotta talk like that now so we don't get blocked.
True, yeah. You gotta call hella code words for Facebook. I can't even say white.
You can't say, you cannot even say the color white.
I can say nigga, but I can't say white. What the fuck?
Who I gotta talk to about that?
Yeah, we gotta call, what's his name? What's the dude that? Mark Zuckerberg?
Yep.
We call him up.
He's not answering.
Smack the shit out of him.
Where I was blocked on Mother's Day, I was tight.
Yeah, because that shit is crazy. Like, I got blocked. Yeah, I can't. What you do? What you do?
Yeah.
Who, me?
What
you
got
blocked for?
I said females be the worst and got blocked for
Damn.
Can't even talk bad about the ladies.
He said I was blocked for hate.
Like, wait,
So this is hate speech.
Then I be trying to dispute it, and it just be like, nah.
Yeah, I tried too.
Like, you disputed too many things. Like, no, you get that.
Like, you know what? Matter of fact, we gonna add an extra 30 days.
Yeah, my longest bid was that 30 days.
How you go to trial and get 30 days? That's tough.
That shit was tough, though. But hold up.
Trial and get 30 days.
Back to the top, because I seen an interesting picture, like talking about this, because it was a conversation between a man and a woman, right? So she asked him, she's like, yo, how tall are you? And he told her his height. He said, how much do you weigh? She's like, why does it matter? Ain't that some shit?
What you mean for who?
For us. Why you can ask me how tall I am, but I can't ask you how much you weigh?
I ain't gonna hold you, but respectfully though, asking a woman.
But why would you ask how much she weigh? Why you can't just see her and be like, she
saying.
about
It's
150?
kind of rude.
He was probably offended because he was short.
It's kind of rude.
He was probably tight, like, bitch, I'm 5'8".
It's kind of rude.
How much you weigh though? He probably hit it with one of those. Like.
I mean, at the end of the day, yes, that could be. I mean, yeah, that's rude.
He might have been triggered.
Yeah,
he might have been triggered. Like,
yeah, he got feelings too.
show the man some respect out here. Like, damn.
Yeah, but at the same
He's
time,
probably a
that's
midget.
kind of petty.
It is petty. Why? Could you ask how much she weigh?
Yeah, or for the how.
Can I ask for a range? Is that possible? Or no? Is that also wrong?
Just look at her and see if you like
I
that
gotta be
or
like,
not.
she like one.
This is why.
I know. I like me personally, but that's me. I like thicker women, so I don't got no problem with that.
Yeah, we know that.
You know me. You know me. I don't fuck with the skinny chicks like that.
Oh God.
That shit's a dub.
Don't do that. Don't skinny shame.
No, I'm not shaming. That's just my preference.
That's where it's at.
That's just my preference. I got nothing against a skinny girl. Shout out to you. It's pretty skinny. I mean, pretty skinny women, just like it's pretty big women. Man. They all out there.
This mad pretty big woman.
Mad pretty big.
First of all, there's more pretty big women than it is.
Don't do
that. But
don't do that.
But some girls got it.
I don't want to talk bad about.
That's
the
a
big
preference,
girls.
but everybody can have a preference. It's
Because-
okay to have a preference. It is okay. Just don't be disrespectful. Like that's
So
all.
I'm saying like asking for a weight is kind of crazy.
Don't ask for nobody weight.
And it's
kind of.
Don't ask me for my weight. I will tell you my
That's
weight.
kind of crazy.
I ain't gonna talk bad about them.
Let's
Shout out to the big girls.
We gotta
Shout
be
out.
cool like that.
I love y'all. Look, love y'all. Nobody loves y'all. Look, love y'all.
Like we gotta be cool on that level. Like yo,
To what?
to ask for the weight. Like we gotta be cool.
I don't give a fuck.
Cool,
But that's just
cool.
me. I be like, yo, what? I ask.
Cooler than the cooler.
But I don't act. I just, like I said, I just look. Like you said, I look. If I like that, I do. If I
Do
don't,
an
I
estimate
don't.
in your head.
Yeah, a little estimate. She
Little
probably like
estimate.
165.
Once you
One share.
kind of small. You say you like thick women.
No, but that's what I said. That if I said, because that means I gotta get up out of there. Like,
165 is good.
Yeah.
But that
That's
wait,
not
I was 165 before, but now I went down to like 150.
you 150?
Yes.
Oh shit, okay. Now weight is different though, cause like
It's
you could be
proportion.
2 something and look like I said, like a bag of
You short? I'm
It's the
short.
blonde
as
shade.
hell.
It's the
or-
proportion. Like,
yeah. Well, I've seen girls at 220 that look like, goddamn. And then you seen the other girls at 220 and you were like, damn, what happened there?
It be muscle too, dog. It be
Nah, I
muscle.
do. Cause,
Oh no, don't. I
Nah,
see them
it-
girls
Nah.
with the football shoulders and shit.
Stop. I could easily get football shoulders if I'm not careful. Like, I really have to be careful. Like, I got the Spanish in me.
Nah.
And that shit be real. make
Girls
me
that
real
got-
top
as much
heavy.
as you be in the
Girls,
gym,
girls that have football shoulders are bottomless. They're bottomless like a mimosa, okay? They don't have nothing going on there. That shit is like, it's like wide at the top, and then it just gets slimmer as it goes
Oh
down.
my gosh.
No,
Don't
be
do
careful.
that.
Shout out, I'm just saying, it's the truth.
Be careful now.
But you know, they can't.
I'm sorry, y'all. Make fun of my glasses or something. I don't know.
It's alright.
Joke back on me. I could take a joke. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm just being honest, man. Like, I'm sorry. I ain't even that dressed.
Somebody put the Arthur meme in the chat.
They did?
Nah, I'm saying.
Shout out to Arthur, nigga. I heard all the Arthur jokes, all the Steve Urkel jokes, all of that. That shit don't faze me no more. Like, I got contacts, baby. I'm just wearing these glasses because I like them. You feel me? Like,
It's alright. Anybody feel away?
and I was still
post
bagging
the
shorty,
Arthur
so I
meme.
never cared.
Oh, with the fist?
That, yo, you got me. Don't post that
Feel the
shit.
fist? Yeah,
Don't post that shit.
Get him back right now. Put the fist.
So, I wanted to ask, alright, so, say, you about to get married, right?
Mhm.
So say a couple years down the line, you know what I mean, you start putting a little too much weight on, or you lost too much weight.
Yeah.
It could be either or. You lost too much, you gained too much. You know, Shorty was like, yo, like, let me just, not even what she's gonna say. Is it okay for her to say anything? Like, does it depend on the approach? You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious to know, because definitely from a woman's perspective, because I think there's a lot of men that need to know this. Like, is it okay to open your mouth at all?
Absolutely. Please tell me that I am getting hefty.
Yeah.
Like, please tell me that I need to put that down. And let's go take a walk.
Put the cheeseburger down.
Let's go
please.
walk around the park,
the bacon
babe.
down.
The pork down.
Alright, but how
Be honest.
How do you go about
it? I'm okay with the honesty. I don't know about everybody
Yeah, I'm
else.
gonna say you personally.
I'm okay with honesty.
Okay.
Like, please be honest with me, because I'm gonna be brutally honest right back with you.
So you
rather
the
I'm gonna be like,
straightforward
listen,
approach?
well,
The straightforward or the
Since we on the
subliminal
topic.
approach? Which one? The straightforward or the subliminal approach?
Nah, she don't have the subliminal.
No, just tell me. Just tell me.
Because she got something to say.
Please tell me.
She said she gonna say something right back. Well, you could have fucking.
Because I just feel like if you don't tell me, then do you really care about me? Because now you got me out here looking wild. Now I'm gonna look back on the pictures and be like, babe, why you have me out looking like this? And I'm gonna feel some type of way. So yes, please tell me directly, straight ahead. Don't hurt I don't care about my feelings. Just be like, yo, sis. I think that we should take a little walk.
Yeah, try to do something sweet,
know.
like, yo, come take a walk in the park. But that's the next day outside.
That's subliminal though.
That is subliminal.
It's like, but it is not subliminal.
But what if she says no? Then you gotta be like.
She says, listen, babe.
You getting big, goddammit.
That's subliminal. Let's take a walk. It's subliminal.
Because if she says no to the walk, what are you gonna do, right?
Right. That's subliminal.
No, that's why, be upfront first, but then say, come on, babe, let's take a walk. To put the Band-Aid back on it, because it's gonna hurt at first. So put the Band-Aid back on and be like, you know what, let's go walk.
Let's take a walk as a Band-Aid?
I like that.
Yes, no, feel better.
Let's look at a smoothie.
You think I'm fat? All right, let's go walk.
Go eat some fruit. Eat a fruit salad or something. You know, no, that's good. I like that. So be blunt at first, and then try to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, be supportive at the same time.
Yes.
Don't just be like, you're getting mad fat, and then go liking a bunch of skinny girls' pictures on social media. Don't do that.
Okay.
Be like, you're getting fat. Like, you need some help. Let's. What are we gonna do?
It's me. I'm
That's
the
tough.
like that of skinny girl pictures.
Oh, this nigga.
See?
That's tough.
And then you're the same person that you get the screenshots, like, and then you walk away and be like, what's on the phone, getting an argument with your girlfriend.
But especially if that's your wife, you know what I mean? Y'all should definitely be having that type of communication.
Please tell me.
Because a lot, and I ain't gonna, like, shout out to the men out there that are in miserable marriages. There's a lot, you know. Because on some G shit, a lot of women get married and let themselves go.
Yes.
They get comfortable. They be like, all right, I got my man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They start walking around and they ain't doing their hair.
Nah.
They just chilling. Like, oh, life is good. Like, no, it ain't good. Keep me happy. Like, I be like women. Like, I feel like a lot of women be forgetting about men's happiness. Like, and our fucking design is in a relationship is to keep a woman happy. Like, and that shit, first of all, is damn near impossible. Because once you make her happy with one thing, it's another thing that comes up. You gotta make her happy with that shit too. Oh, you happy? You're not happy again? Goddamn, I gotta make you happy again. It's a everyday thing, right? But then we get forgotten about. Like, we so busy trying to make y'all happy.
Because they expect us to be.
Why you think that it's just y'all doing that for us?
Because
We be doing that for y'all too.
How
yeah,
so?
but it's different.
I don't know.
Because females expect dudes to have like a different type of like they not like for us we supposed to suck it up. Like,
be a man.
If we feel away, just suck it up. Yeah, like.
I'm sorry that y'all been going through that. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry about the women that you guys have been with.
Sorry about the PTSD, but it's not like that.
But it's not.
No, I definitely met some good women.
We have egos too, like so it's like even though we gotta suck it up, we're gonna suck it up anyway because we have an ego. Like
I met some thoughtful women that's like, you know, bought me meaningful shit. You know what I mean? Like, bought me a gift that had me like, damn.
But your ego's gonna be like, yeah, you didn't have to.
No, but. It depends what the gift. If it's some regular shit that I could have went and bought myself.
But if somebody went out their way and they did something crazy for you, you're gonna be like, yo, like you didn't have to do that.
Nah, I love that shit.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, you didn't have to do that.
Cause that's what I do. No, me personally, like, if I fuck with you like that, I'm probably gonna be buying you random shit or what's how you get the pussy, man? You know what I'm saying? Gotta buy them random flowers.
I mean, but once you set the tone, you have to
you gotta keep that tone
up, and that's your responsibility because nobody told you to keep doing that. You started it. Now I expect the gift.
Now you gotta maintain.
That's it.
That's true too.
So
man.
that's up to you. Like, don't set a standard or whatever and get her used to a certain type of lifestyle. And then now all of a sudden, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. But you agreed to marry her. No.
That's true too.
Be consistent.
Men too. Set your standards higher. Also, don't
set
like
your standards up, but also be realistic too.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't be somebody that you know you can't maintain, and then decide to marry the person. Now the person that fell in love with that person, that other person.
Your representative.
Yes, and now you want to change. That's the issue with y'all. That's why we have issues with y'all.
But that's what a lot of men do. That we put a mask on when we first meet women. I think women do that too. I think everybody. I don't think you ever meet the real.
It's more so with us. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I don't think you don't meet the real man until you
fall in love.
After you fuck, probably. Keep it a stack. After niggas get the box. That's probably when you see a real nigga like. Niggas like. Start doing wild shit. You coming over today, babe? Nah, I can't make it. About to show my mans. Meanwhile, you was over there every day until you got the box. Once niggas got the box, nah, I can't make it today, man. I got some shit to do, you know what I'm saying? People's calling me, I gotta make some drop-offs. That's a fact, though. I don't think you don't see the real man until after niggas get the...
True.
And that I think that'll show you if he really likes you or not. Like, if you get the box, nigga, don't hit you up no more, it was a dub. You just wanted that, like, I'll never talk to him again. You be ghosting that?
Who, me? Do I ghost? Nah, cause at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, anybody who I'm dealing with, like, I'm on a personal level with. Like, we talk, we have conversations.
You be getting closer.
It's cool, so, no, I'm not gonna go. I can't ghost you because we just talked about the stars and the moon and
stars and the moon and
you know,
and astrology and signs and we got deep into conversation. So if I ghost you, it's gonna look weird. Like, it's like, all right.
Nah, I definitely ghost.
Why y'all be ghosting? What be y'all reason for ghosting and not just being, hey, I don't like you anymore, I'm leaving now? Like,
I don't think, because I don't like explaining myself. And not in that sense. Like, I say I sent that same message you just sent, right? Thank you, dude. I sent it out. She's gonna be like, well, why do you feel that way? I don't have time for that. No. I just told you how I feel. Don't ask me anything beyond that. Well, what did I do wrong? No, there's no way you can make it better. It's over. I'm sorry. That's it. So, like, it could never be that just initial statement and then it's over. It has to be.
Yeah, she's gonna be crying.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta deal with your emotional now. Yeah. I gotta keep explaining myself. I gotta keep saying I'm sorry even though I'm not sorry. You saying I'm sorry 10 times. I'm sorry, baby. I really, it's not you. It's me. Bullshit. It's you.
Damn, no.
Just keeping it stacked, baby.
I'm
you know
toxic.
how.
I don't know you giving toxic.
Well, you know.
This was back in the day, though. You know what I mean? Not yet. You gotta know what's up. But some chicks you already know what it is. Some chicks you just slapping them and they out, man. Like, come on, man. Like, all niggas do that. You got chicks they on a roster. That's it. And they get cut. People get cut. It happens. People lose their job, baby. You lost your job. Get a new one.
Straight like that.
Look for new employment.
Nah.
It's over. It's over.
I know what you said. I can't do that. Like everyone that's pretty much on the roster, like if they leave because they got a man or they like feel me, they move,
they got a man.
Like, cause I'm not like if I keep you around me, like you're gonna be around me, cause like I said, we got a deep conversation. It was cool. We was chilling. We was cooling. Everything was straight, but. Nah, I don't do that. I don't just cut people off. Like, we gonna be cool forever. Like,
nah, I'm never cool forever.
We gonna be cool forever.
I don't know. I'm never cool forever.
We gonna be over.
You see that?
We gonna be able to have if somebody hit me up right now from my past right now, we gonna be able to have a conversation.
Nobody can get close to me from my past. I'm that type of person. Once we're done, we're done.
You know why?
You see me randomly in ShopRite.
Men do that so we can still keep some box around. Like, hit that again. That's why
I be completely turned off after that.
But there's levels to it though. Like if they spin the block, it don't have to be on a level that y'all dealing with each other on that level again. It could be just be.
They always
talking.
That's because Pat loves to have friends and shit.
They always.
Pat has like 2,000 friends. Fuck that.
I do.
No, Pat's a friendly guy. But you ever seen that picture with the Toy Story? He's dropping the toy like, I don't want to play with you anymore. That's what it is with a man. Well, I'm done now. Like, and then you ghost them. Be
damn.
Like that. And girls, and it's sad, but I'm saying I'm trying to put y'all on a game. Like, y'all gotta smarten the fuck up out here. women be letting us do this shit.
Honestly, I just don't think that you should give it all in one shot. Like, don't give them all the wifey, hubby
duties.
treatment, you know, right in the beginning, because really just get to know each other and have fun. But don't give it all, because then when they leave your ass, you feel drained and you feel completely used.
And you feel dumb.
Yes.
I've seen mad people go through like 2-month relationships via Facebook. Like, they'll be posting mad pictures, my new man, blah blah blah.
So many.
And I'll be like, okay, that's what's up. 2 months later, yeah, we broke up. I'm like, that's why I don't.
Nah, the ones when you don't even know when they switched up. Like, who's this?
Well, you got a new man? Who's this guy? What happened to the old nigga, man?
What happened?
I separate my social media from my personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't post a lot on social media. Like, you ain't gonna know what I'm doing.
Oh my God, I was so private. I was so private. And the first time in my life I was ever really private.
You gotta be, because it's like you letting too much energies into your space. Like, it's just unnecessary. And we was talking about that too. Like, a lot of women don't feel validated unless you post them. And
I don't give a fuck.
They be thinking you hiding something if you're not posting them.
If you think I'm hiding something, then leave.
It's kind of like 50-50.
But they do be hiding
I'm about to say,
something.
it's kind of 50-50. Sometimes niggas be hiding.
You only find out people got families on Mother's Day.
That's
like, wait a minute.
You ain't lying, though. I seen a couple Mother's Day boys like, okay.
People be hiding their lives on social media. It'd be totally different, but I don't know. I definitely feel like you should separate the two. Do not put your relationship on social media. Please protect your peace.
Yes.
Because now everybody got a story.
That's a fact.
And it's not just relationships. Your new job, your new car, your new crib, everything.
Not everything gotta go on social media. I think I gotta get out the habit of doing that, because I'll be like, whenever I do some milestone, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna post it.
Right.
But people don't be happy for you like you think.
Nah, that shit's fake, man.
I don't do it. I don't put nothing. My social media is strictly for jokes.
That shit's fake.
Jokes and entertainment. I don't put nothing.
I just be posting about my podcast,
my family,
pictures,
nothing. Like,
you post a couple pictures for the ladies. You know what I mean? Gotta keep them happy.
Couple pictures.
I like when they like my pictures and shit. I'm like, you know what I mean? But that's just that. You know what I mean? But Instagram and people post their whole lives. Like, that shit is insane. You know, it's like you're looking for some type of validation, and you don't need it. Because half these people, like you said, they don't really give a fuck. You ain't chilling with most of these people. You probably never see half of these people in person. They just, and people like always negative online too. Like, anything that's positive is always a negative person online.
Yeah.
Like, they spinning the story, making it some negative shit.
It's not just that, but depending on what you post, you don't even know who, like, anybody that comes your way after, you don't know if they're there for you or there for what you posted. Like, if I don't post anything and you pull up on me, I'm gonna know that you're here for me. But now if I'm posting about my car, my crib, all that, and they pull up, you don't know if they're there for that or if they're there for you.
Nah, no funny shit. That's a fact.
That's
because it's funny because when I had got, like, it was on my birthday and I got engaged, oh my God, the likes and the comments was crazy. I'm promoting, you know, my shit. It's like where everybody go.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like, it's people just be around just to get the tea.
It's
like,
crazy
people
too.
People just want to know and just.
I said the same. I posted on Tuesday, like, damn, I'm like having like a mental breakdown type shit. You know what I mean? Mad comments.
I seen that.
Next day, like, yeah, I'm good. Just quiet. Like.
Nigga said, we just want the tea. We don't
care.
Like,
oh, you're okay? That's all right. Fine. We don't care about you. You're not sad again? Damn. All right.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, people really looking for
drama.
that shit. Yeah, they just want the drama. You know what I mean? That's,
I just feel like even if you're going through some bullshit, don't even post it. Like, just only don't let niggas know you're accomplishing everything.
You can't let them see you sweating.
Yeah.
Like, real shit. You can't let them see you sweating. You gotta
jokes
keep it pushing. Like,
and entertainment.
Jokes and entertainment.
That's
only.
It. And promotion.
And promotion.
Okay.
That's a fact. Keep your business popping. Like, that's all we're doing.
Straight like that.
But I was saying that, like, standards don't exist on the internet. Like, cause you could a DM is one message away. You could slide in as many DMs as you want in a day. Like,
that's why I don't slide in DMs.
And you might get
you could find the love of your life in a DM. Don't do that.
I don't slide in DMs.
You don't want to miss out.
If you hear from me, you gonna hit me up.
DM.
If you hit me up, you wanted me, cause
you don't slide in DMs.
No, I don't slide in DMs.
But you be throwing the hints like a couple pictures.
I like pictures and
throw a little comment.
Throw little reactions on stories.
Yeah.
But I'm not sliding no DMs. Like,
No? You don't shoot shots?
So girls actually shoot their shot with you? Because I don't really know a lot of girls that shoot their shot. I don't really know a lot.
Nah, females don't shoot their shot, but it's like if there's ever a female that does shoot their shot, I know they're there for me because most females don't, and I don't put nothing out there for you to shoot your shot. So if you shoot your shot, I know you're here for me. You want me.
Females be shooting their shot with a cap gun. Like they just like they don't fully.
Shout out to cap.
It's not a real bullet.
We should be out here wild.
But you gotta somehow recognize that shit. Like damn, like because like you said, they'll like a couple pictures. They might, and it's sad because it's so easy to misinterpret.
It is.
You know what I mean? And so that's how a lot of dudes be thinking. They're like, damn, she like a couple more pictures. I'm like, slide on that.
I mean, but it don't hurt. What? You
like,
hey, then you get rejected. All right, back to my regular day.
All right, I'll see you later.
I'm gonna give you an example.
You don't like me, that's cool. Next.
I'm gonna give you an example. So my
Alright,
VM, right?
Okay.
My VM, there was a mutual person that they said my name in the presence, and I know she looked up my name and added me on the book.
BM's friend?
Yeah, she looked up my name because she heard my name.
Okay.
And looked me up and said, she said, Pat. She typed in Pat, seen me, and I was like, that's the nigga that's the nigga I seen. And added me and then wrote me maybe a week later.
On some freaky shit?
No, when I was some freaky shit
I'm sorry.
Like just shot her shot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, I ain't mean like freaky shit, but I mean like she.
I don't post nothing for you
man?
to do that, but you wanted me because you went out your way to pull up to me.
Okay. Yeah, I was never. I ain't going front. My bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like she like I knew she was there for me because she did all that just to pull up with me, and I didn't. It's not. It won't be confused of why she's there because you
don't post much.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. Like I ain't really have chicks like. I had girls like come to me, approach me in high school and shit like that, but it's been real since I started the podcast. Like I've never in my life.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Cause I had the contacts, I got the nose pierced, and I was like, I switched it up a little bit.
You had like regular.
No, I got contacts. But I just wear these like these.
Okay.
I got my nose pierced, and then I started the podcast. Like, yeah, that shit all happened like simultaneously. And girls was dead, like hitting me up, like they was like, you know what's crazy? They was like, you don't take good pictures, but I see you on the video, and you look mad good. Like I was like, oh,
and then you have inquiring because it's my friends that know me, and they pull up to the podcast. They be like, oh, what's up with your friend up? I be like,
chill.
Chill. Trying to be all humble. Stop.
Hey, I ain't gonna front too, cause the first couple episodes, niggas was talking wild spicy, like, so girls like, oh.
Yeah.
He's talking spicy.
Like that
yeah, I know that's another thing. Like, girls is very, very more provocative now. I feel like girls is out there. Like,
disgusting.
Yeah, girls is out there. Like, it was never.
disgusting.
Like, girls was cool, but now they just don't give a fuck. They let you know they fucked 10 niggas. I fucked 10 niggas yesterday. What? They don't care.
Honestly.
No.
I'm lying?
I know a couple sad.
Tell me I'm lying. Yo, y'all want to stop me and tell me I'm lying.
That said that to me.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, but they'll keep it a stack now. Like, they'll tell you, like, listen, nigga, you with it or not. Like, I mean, I met some girls like that, straight up. Give you the, yo, I got a couple niggas. You want to be part of the roster? Like, hell no, I don't.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Girls got the rosters. They got OnlyFans. They got.
I just be wanting my girls to do better, man.
Talk, yeah.
Come
Preach to her real quick, man. Preach to her real quick, because they wildin' out here.
Better, man.
They wildin' out here.
It's like, it's one thing about just being carefree and free-spirited, but come on, let's keep the dignity.
Pop it out. Coochie the gram, like. Put their whole business out there, and then, guess what? They're not lowering their standards. The standards is still the same, even though they don't put their whole self out there.
I don't think nobody should lower their standards, though. I think that sounds crazy.
That's what I'm saying. What you
that
want,
sounds
what
crazy
you want.
to say.
So you still should be aiming for the.
What you want is what you want, but
that's true.
But just be realistic.
Like, are you gonna get it?
Are you gonna be a hypocrite?
I mean, maybe she just needs to change the type of person she is to get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at this stage of life, are you gonna get what you really want? Like, if you out there doing that type of.
No.
Right.
You're not.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they gotta stop and be like, all right.
But I feel like that's what girls need to understand that instead of expecting that shit to just come to them, like just continue just being this. That I don't know, just be wilding or whatever, and then you think that Prince Charming is gonna pull up and say, "Come here, boo." No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. No, you have to be the person you want, in a way.
Because I'm like, if you acting like that, Prince Charming might pull up, but he ain't coming. Exactly, he ain't coming. Prince Charming gonna pull up.
He's coming to hit and
right,
he's gonna at 12.
Take his piece of the pie. That's like, yo, I'm out of here. Right, 12 o'clock, slip it gone, like.
Straight like that. So straight I don't like know. That.
Niggas ain't coming
it's
back.
Me. It's me.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm Prince Charming. I'm coming deep in the night. I'm deep in the night. You know what I mean? Like, and as I said, a lot of women don't understand that. Like, yeah, I might like you, but it ain't going further than this. Like, we gonna hit and we gonna, cause you ain't doing these standards. Yeah, like you just doing wild shit out here. But I still want to hit because you got the cake or whatever. Like, I still want to hit, but that's as far as that's going.
Right.
Because men, niggas be wild.
You gotta set the tone. Like, I feel like my friends even will tell you, like, I've been putting out that wifey energy since I was like 7 years old. I always knew I wanted to be a wife.
Okay.
I always knew I was gonna be, the one and only, have my picket fence, my house, my kids. I always had that energy. I never changed that. I never wanted less. I never just wanted to be a side chick or be like, you know what, fuck relationships. I'm just gonna be a side bitch because it's way less stressful. I never ever lowered my standard. This has been the energy I have. So if you're not coming correct, then I'm not the one for you. You're gonna know that I'm way out your league because I'm gonna keep the same energy. Period. I'm not lowering my standard.
I need one of those round of applause buttons. Like,
yes,
that was it right there. That. Please. I wish you could say that again. Because like a lot of women
remember what I just said.
Yeah, you said some shit. You just said some shit. A lot of women don't hold that wifey standard.
No, but you gotta be careful at the same time. There's dudes out there that look for females like that, and they'll put you on they'll put you like in that little spot, like that little limbo, and they'll be doing what they doing. And they'll be like, all right, when I'm ready, she's right here.
Ain't no me. That ain't gonna be me right there, Win.
No, sir.
I'm out.
Not me.
I'm out.
So you recognize that, like it
took me a while though. I had to go through so much freaking heartbreaks and trauma.
Yeah, I mean everybody.
To learn when it's time to walk away. It was not always noticeable from the beginning because I'm so nice and loving. And I'm always like this captain, save a nigga type of person. Like I'm gonna try to uplift you and make you a better person, and then I don't be getting nothing out of it, but I don't realize because I'm like, I'm just here to love.
That goes both ways too. I've definitely seen some good dudes get shitted on, just because they was with the wrong lady. Like she wasn't the lady for you. Like cheating on him, and he didn't have a clue because he was just like so in love with this girl. You know what I mean? Good because he's a good man. Like he's just a good man. Like he's just being a good man.
Mr. Nice Guy is not rewarding nowadays.
It is rewarding. It's not. Yes, it is. Do not let these fucking bitches change you. Don't let these girls change you. Continue being a good person.
I always said you gotta be like you 50-50 or 60-40.
You can't be just Mr. Nice.
It cannot be 100% nice and 0%.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Because you guys gotta understand what you give out, the universe is gonna bring it back to you. But when? I had to wait. I waited so fucking long. Yo, if the people that know me know what the fuck I've been through, I've waited a long fucking time to get to this point.
But you probably got your ass kicked until you got to that point.
Yes.
You've been through a lot of trial and tribulation.
Everybody can't handle getting their ass kicked.
Well, that's your business. You need to toughen up. Because at the end of the day, that's life. But you need to, don't let nobody change you. You're going to let somebody turn you to this person, this cheating ass, no good ass nigga. Why? When your wife is out there just waiting for you. But you want to be regressing because somebody broke your heart? No, come on.
Yeah, if
you don't just move on and realize there's a lot of people in this world that move on. Somebody else will appreciate that.
That's a big. As many times as I heard a woman say, "You'll never find nobody like me."
No, please. I heard that. I would never.
I used to believe that
want
shit.
Me. Nobody's gonna want me. You have a kid. I heard that. Okay, now I got a ring on my finger.
Because I had you'll never find a girl like, and no, because for a while I did it. You know what I mean? For a while I was like, God damn, she might have been right. Where they at though? But I found one. They always at. You're always gonna find a woman that was better than a.
Nah, no funny.
You ain't gonna be. You know, you good, man.
That's anybody that's ready to go. I'll be like, just go. 'Cause I know I'm gonna find.
Well, yes, that's a good attitude to have. Like, goodbye.
I never fight
Either
nobody
you'll be
to
back
stay.
or I'll just move on. You
And
have
when
to
you
have
come
that.
back, I'm gonna treat you
And
like
then
a
when
hoe.
like a $2
It's
hoe.
like a $2 hush.
That's
Yo,
it.
cause women be doing that. They try to spin the block and act like, let's go back right to where it was. No. Let's go out for a date. Are you paying? Cause I ain't.
I'm not.
That time is
Don't give
gone.
that
You are
seat.
not number 1 on the roster anymore. You see, your spot has moved down to number 4 or 5. So if you want to pay for dinner, then that's cool. But I ain't taking you back. You don't get dates no more.
That's why I just feel like only certain people should get that energy. Like
Yes.
The full 100%
Yes.
effort. You know, I don't think you should give that to everybody.
We gotta talk about that one day because like a lot of men do that. Like they'll be messing with multiple women, but you trying to give every woman the same energy. Like that's crazy. Like you trying to really balance the same energy with like 3-4 women. Like I'm gonna take her on a date, but no, it gotta be left. I don't even want to promote that because you're not supposed to be doing that.
You're not even.
But
I guess you can.
you are
could
doing
date, You
that.
could date multiple people. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong
it's
with that. If
life,
you're
right?
single, if everybody's single, but if all of them is his girlfriend, then no, you cannot do that. But if you all single, yes, you can date multiple people, and that's okay. I feel like people need to normalize that. That's not cheating, and it does not
Right,
make you
because
a
you're
hoe.
single. Like yeah, you're doing it. This is I'm dating. I'm experimenting.
Yes, you're young. Go ahead.
That's a fact. Y'all heard it first from Christina. It is okay to experiment out here. Okay? Just be careful.
Be safe.
Exactly, be
Don't get
safe.
pregnant.
We're not gonna forget
Don't
that.
get pregnant. Don't get burned.
Don't get burnt, don't get pregnant.
Shit
you
like
know
that.
what I
Don't
mean?
fall in love.
And niggas be worried about niggas be worried about getting a chick pregnant before they get burnt.
Oh my God, ew.
That's a fact.
That's nasty.
Listen, just try this experiment, alright? Just try this one day. You gonna just go to a random dude, it could be anybody you know, just ask him. Be like, yo, do you have unprotected sex? You know what I mean? Or have you ever had unprotected sex? Like, they might say no. I'm like, no, I never. Like, okay, why don't you have unprotected sex? I guarantee you the first thing they say is, I don't want to get nobody pregnant. I guarantee you. And if I'm wrong, you let me know.
They do.
Because it's like the disease is not on their mind at all. It's like,
Like they be acting like that don't exist when she cute.
Yo, that really be it.
First of all, me,
That really be it.
I understand that if you cute, I'm thinking that you burning because
I'm like, yo, how many niggas done hit that?
because you dealing with all the lit niggas because you cute.
Bro, you dealing with the
Like-
scammers and shit? Like, nah.
All the lit niggas you dealing with, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't
If
know
cute,
about
shorty,
you, man. Let's get
Yeah,
tested.
word.
Nah, cause I know when you're dealing with the hood niggas, I'm like, hood niggas probably don't be using condoms like that, bro. I don't think so. I think I know hood niggas just be running and gunning.
I don't know anything
Like
about
Westbrook.
that stuff.
Said they running and gunning. I like it. So I know a chick fucking with them scammers and shit. I'm like, I can't really fuck with you. Baby. I like a nice wholesome girl. Homebody. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Don't talk to nobody.
You really gotta get to know somebody for real. Like,
Nah, yeah, because but like I said, like the world is different now. Cause a lot of women are out there. Like a lot of women are comfortable with their sexuality, like fucking on the first date, and then just being free with their sexual, like being free with it. It's a lot more women like that out there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They can fuck you and keep it pushing. Like they treat you like a woman and shit.
that's because I feel like that's to protect our feelings. Like at the end of the day, because we always be the emotional ones that get attached after sex and
That's
stuff.
very true.
I just feel like at the end we're evolving and we're like, you know what? I'm not gonna give a nigga that power just because he fucking me. This time he gonna have to see if I'm free, if I'm available to link, because if I feel like it.
So
Like I just feel like it happens over time. How long we supposed to stay crying over y'all while y'all just fucking the next bitch? No.
forever.
No. Not happening.
Let's do what we want. Let us men be men, goddammit.
No.
Nah,
Sorry,
but women,
shit's changing.
women
2020.
dead turning into men. Like that shit is wicked. Like they'll
That shit got y'all nervous.
Women got rosters. You know what I'm saying? Like women got rosters. They got to take a date, nigga.
See, but
This nigga gonna have sex.
I mean, we
This
just
nigga
doing
gonna drive
exactly
me
what y'all
around.
We doing exactly what
that's
y'all
fine.
I ain't mad.
that's why
I'm not
being a nonchalant nigga in 2021 is fine. It's just like, all right, if you want to do that, I'm good.
Because any list, I'm
God. What Smokey said? Nigga said.
I'm at the top of every list. But nah, it's like, but yeah, like you said, women are, I guess, if we want to say, call that evolving.
Yes, it is.
Is that, we're going to use that term
That's
for that?
not in a good way. That's
Why is that not in a good way if you're single? Like, I don't understand. Y'all do it
Nah,
all
yeah,
the
'cause
time.
I never-
We've been doing this since our granddaddies. Our granddaddies was Rolling Stones.
That's
They've
a
been
fact.
doing this.
My father
Why
was
now
Rolling
all of a
Stones.
sudden, like 1,000 years later, we ready to
I ain't
do it
mad,
too?
because I never asked a girl their body count and none of that. So
It
I wouldn't know what you did.
Bro, we damn at 30. That doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't know.
If I tell a female body count, she.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean it in a sense, like, I wouldn't know what you was doing. Because I'm not going to ask you.
We're still doing a raffle.
Yes, we about to do that right now.
Oh,
Because we like, oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah, 124. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First of all, I want to shout out everybody that participated in the Seafood Boy raffle. Because, you know what I mean? It was a beautiful thing. Yeah, I melted my heart and shit like that.
That's
A lot of people. You see a lot of names there, right?
That's a lot of names on
We picking 2 winners.
Two.
So how does this work, Christina? Like, when they win, are they picking the days that they?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up the winner directly,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna try to pick a date where
Yes.
hopefully both of them can do it.
Right.
Can pick it up at the same time. It'll be way easier for me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna definitely reach out to the winner and see, work best around their time
Gotcha.
and get that over to them.
Hold on. Let me move some shit around real quick because I got
I see a lot of $20 entries there.
a lot of $20 entries. Man. It's lit. I just want to make, because I got people's names next to each other. I just want to make sure that everybody gets a fair chance at the Seafood Boy raffle.
Yes, please. We got everybody in there. I don't want nobody coming to me like, listen, I put $40 in.
I put $40
They only
in.
answer twice, right?
Now let's
Yeah.
get it. Let me just shuffle it one more time. We gonna let Christina spin it
Oh, yeah.
since this is her raffle.
There you go.
Let me just make sure. Okay, let me put it on one. Alright, hit that spin button one time, and then we gonna shuffle it again, and then.
Oh, look at all these people.
Look
Thank
at
you
you.
guys.
Shout out to the
Wow. All right.
people. Hit that spin button
Ready?
one time for the one time. Hold it up for the camera.
Where's the camera? Right here.
Right there.
Let's see who we get.
I wanna see who win this.
Oh, this take a long time.
Right, we gotta make it suspenseful.
And the first winner is.
Nay.
Who's Nay? We got Nay as
Hold
the
up, 'cause I
first
gotta-
winner.
Let me make sure
Let's
I know who that
see
is.
who
So I go on
Nay
my
is.
Cash App. I think that was
Nay is the first
I don't
winner.
know. I don't know because it's some of her people, some of my people. Hold on. Who the fuck is Nay?
We're going to figure it out at the end.
So I'm like, who the fuck for Nay?
So, Nay, we're going to put you down. And we're going to hit you up once we figure
So
out.
let me give me that. I gotta take that name off.
We're going to. Did they put in twice?
Nah, I'm really trying to see who that is. Dead ass. Like who the fuck is? Like, it's a $20 person, so yeah.
Yeah, so you only take them out once.
Oh.
Who's Nay?
That's one of his people.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sitting trying to figure out this nigga mad quiet, everything crazy. Like and I'm like, that's one of his people's and shit, man. All right, let me take that name off once.
Just once.
So we gonna keep it fair. And just to let y'all know, Nay is on a raffle twice. If they win again, that got nothing to do with me. I didn't say
Yes,
that.
because
they put in
you
they
are
put in 20.
able to put in twice.
They put in twice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's on y'all.
Time's
You ain't
the
put in
chance.
twice, that's on you.
All
Spin that
right.
one more time.
Let's see.
Let's get it. Let's get it one time. Big drum roll. Come on.
It's a real long spin, so.
Yeah, it's a real long spin cycle. Who is it?
All right, and the second winner is Sade.
Sade, shout out to Sade. That's one of your peoples, right?
Yeah, she worked at RTR.
Short the RCR?
Yes.
Awesome.
Sade.
If I see it by face, I think I left a little
She
early.
put in twice too. She loves my seafood boys.
Shout
I'm
out
so
to
happy
Sade. Shout out to
Good
Nay.
job.
We're gonna Pat, you talk to Christina about that. We're gonna get into we're gonna make sure that seafood gets to y'all. And when y'all get it, just let me know how it is. Cause I'm about to buy some of my damn self. I was gonna put it on the raffle, but I couldn't. I didn't want to. Cause
Yeah,
if
would've
I
seemed
win,
weird.
niggas would have been like, oh, not
Mm-hmm.
rigging the numbers and shit. So I didn't want to do that. But that's what we got in the episode. I want to shout out ChefSteena one more time for coming up. You were a great guest. I appreciate you for sharing everything with us. Shout out to ChefSteena out here. When y'all get that seafood boy, y'all better make a video because I need to know.
Because no funny shit, as a foodie, a chef, like, I appreciate you a lot. Like,
yeah, man.
You put your time and effort into making food. I love food in it.
Because my knees be hurting at the end of the day. I don't understand the knees, the lower back. But I love y'all. I'm gonna cook for y'all.
She do it for the people though.
For
That's
the
all that
people,
matters.
okay?
For the garbage disposals like me, because I'm a garbage.
That's it. Straight like
Yeah,
that.
you
I
go
got
Pat eat like a motherfucker. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the live tonight. Shout out to the winners. We will be at y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all get y'all seafood. ChefSteena, you got any shout outs you want to give before we get out of here?
Shout out to all of the supporters all the time. I have a lot of repeated supporters too.
That's
Love them. Shout out to my girlfriend.
Yep. Fiance.
Fiance.
Get it right.
Word,
Get it right.
Boom. Oh,
Get it
Fiance.
right.
show her bringing a lot, Chris.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, let me see the ring. Oh
Okay, it's a little
shit. I ain't even. That's a good. I ain't even asked.
I ain't
Can we get it with a can we get a zoom in on it? Shit. Look at that ring. You know, she's shining out here.
Okay.
When they say pay the fool, you say you shining now, nigga.
Period.
So you shining.
Wow.
That's what's up. Shout out to Reflex Radio. Shout out to everybody out there. Pat, you got anything you want to get into before we get out?
Once again, shout out to everybody that's stopping me. Like, oh, you from the podcast. Like,
Right.
Shout out, yo. And
Don't say nothing crazy, I know. Wait till we get up there.
alright, so I can't say nothing. So shout out to y'all.
Yo, y'all have a good night, man. We out of here.
Night.
I know you was gonna say some wild shit. I was like, don't even do